Hope the wind isn't too bad, but hey there, fellow foragers, rare fruit seekers. This is just a little piece of land off the side of a highway actually here. Not too far from the Panama City area of Florida. This is December 19th. You can see a lot of things still have their leaves. So you see a lot of green here. I just thought I'd do a video of how to identify Asimina Parviflora, small flower pawpaw, during this time, because it's one of the things that has no leaves at all. So it is actually an advantage because you can find them. But I'm walking here where the rosemary grows. See that there, rosemary, or I heard somebody call this lavender. I've always called it rosemary. We cook with it. We used to have the spot we used to come to get rosemary. It's a little two-trail, probably like make-out point for some kids around here. You know, little two trails you can go down, and right across the street from this. And they've actually plowed it down. And we looked at the satellite image, and that piece of property is worth like $2 million, and we can't go there anymore. But that's where we found our first pawpaws. This is what I'm looking at right here. See this stick? So we're really close to that, and it's kind of sad. It worries me that this won't be here anymore. This is a pawpaw plant. It's really easy to identify. Get the light right. You got little feather tips at the end. Go down here. See how it's got a little feather tip at the end. The light's kind of bouncing off of it real good. Let's see if I can get you to this one. This is a pawpaw plant. It's the Parviflora. We've gone through all the way from the flowers. We've seen the flowers. I just started making videos. We got tons of pictures. I guess I can make a collage video. I personally don't like watching those videos on YouTube, the collage ones with the music, but that's probably all I used to just not make videos. But I got a jillion pictures of seeing these things through to all the way to the fruiting stage. This is the base of it. And you know, they really kind of blend in. But once you know what you got, and if I was to take one of the leaves when it had leaves and smell it, that's a really good way to identify it. I'd say this one's about 4 feet tall. Comes up mid-waist back here. I know it might seem crazy to you guys on the other side of the camera here, but it's really easy for me to spot this other one. Look at this one. No leaves. Right? I'm going to explain a little bit about what you're looking at here. If I can get it to focus, maybe we'll look at this one here, this little guy. This is going to be a flower. And these things flower when the plant is otherwise kind of stark, naked. There's always going to be a feather tip at the very top. That's going to be your first leaf. But they'll have flowers on a naked tree first. The flowers will kind of wilt and fall off, and hopefully you'll get fruit. You'll see flies crawling in and out of them. We actually got a really good picture of flies crawling in and out of them. They do attract flies, like they say. This one's taller than I am. It's probably 6'3", maybe a little bit taller than I am. You can see where it's been broke in the years past. Don't you just love this camera I got here? And it comes all the way down into this palmetto here. All the way down. A little bit farther there, and it has another shoot that comes up here. They like to do that. They'll fall over, they'll get hurt. These things really thrive on getting hurt one year and then coming back the next year. You know, you can kill them. You can accidentally kill them, I'm sure, one way or another, but they can handle getting run over and this and that. But so let's walk over here. There's the first one here. I'm just about this far off the street, the little street. You know, houses out here. There's a couple industrial places out here. That's the first one we just looked at. Over here, you can see. Just look around. Everything else has got leaves. still. And here's this one. Notice the alternate. There's in this world, you know, there's opposite and alternate branching patterns and leaf patterns. They always have that staggered look to them. And even though if I back off of this a little ways, don't know if the light is great. I can't really tell from my angle, but see, this looks like it's got leaves on it or whatever, but that's not the same tree. We're looking at this one right next to it, and this one's going to put off lots of flowers. This will probably be the one that gives us fruit next year if they don't plow it down. So knowing that they were going to plow that place down, I did dig up a few and take them back to my place. They're on the least concern list, I think, as far as their conservation status, so I felt like I was maybe saving them. So we'll see how those do, but we're going to compare them to these ones in the wild. So that's 3 Asimina Parviflora small flower pawpaw plants, and we'll be back for another update video once these flowers start popping off, because they're just gorgeous. Alright, well, thanks for watching, y'all.